Hi, this is Art Draw. Today we're going to draw Lady Venom. So let's get in there at the top. I'm going to draw the head about here, the body sort of coming down this way, arms out here. So I'm going to pop a dot at the top here, about there. Okay, that's the top of Lady Venom's head. What I'm going to do, just kind of draw like a semicircle either side. So I'm going to bring my pen in sort of down like that. Other side, grab that, bring my pen in sort of down that way. So we've kind of got like a bit of a sort of semicircle going on. That's the top half of the head. So I'm just going to draw myself a little curve around here, just a little curve like that around the center. And this is the top of the mouth. So I'm going to draw the lower jaw area now. It comes down a little bit further than the usual mouth. I guess there's a chin sort of about there, okay? So what we can do now, just draw the jaw area. So I'm going to draw a little bit of a slant either side, down like that. Then I'm going to come around and down like that, on either side. So it's going to help because the mouth's going to be quite wide. What I can do right now is just pop that in, that sort of wide mouth. So the bottom of that wide mouth is probably about here. So from that very top area here where we've drawn that curve, I'm going to bring my pen in, curve it down to here, bring it around, and then up like that. Cool. Right, now I've got those bits in, let's just make that jaw a little bit wider on that side. There we go. Right, Lady Venom's got quite a narrow neck, so I'm going to just draw two narrow lines around the side of the chin. One sort of there where the neck is, one sort of there where the neck is, and just curve it out at the bottom where the shoulders are going to start, okay? Then we can pop the shoulders in. So I'm going to just bring the pen down here and just pop a shoulder out here. So just a little bit of a curve, and then I'm just going to pop a shoulder out there. Same on this side, just bring the pen down a bit and then pop curve of the shoulder there. Okay. Right, now I've got that bit in. What I'm going to do is work out the upper body and torso. So I think the arm area is probably going to be sort of about there to there, and this side probably same sort of thing, sort of there to there. So just pop a couple of dots in. Then I can draw the upper body, and I'm going to probably come down to the waist area. The waist area is probably going to be about here. So I'm going to take my pen. I'm going to just curve my pen in towards the torso, and then bring it out where my finger is. Let's do the same on this side. Bring my pen inwards and then out like that where the torso would be. Okay, so we've got this curve here where the torso goes inwards. Now the feet and the legs of Lady Venom, sort of this front leg comes around this way. So let's just pop this one in first of all. The one behind on the right hand side will go behind it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to probably about the knee area first. So I'm just going to continue this curve around to about here, just bring it in like that. And now I can work out, I've got the sort of the knee areas around here, and I'm going to curve out for the calf muscle, bring it down this way. So I'm going to just bring a curve out a little bit and then bring my pen in like that. On the inner part, I'm going to come in, kind of going to taper it in around here, and then sort of come out again where the shin and the calf muscle is, and then bring it in, sort of taper it in down that way. On this side, the leg sort of comes behind this front leg. So all we need to do is from the continuation of this curve here, just bring it in a bit further here. The knee's going to be there, and then just bring your pen down that way. There's a little bit of a gap in the middle there, so I'm just going to sort of draw a little bit there. Then the heel of this one will come down sort of this way, so I'm just going to draw a heel in, it's going to come around there. This side, so we've got the feet coming down this way, so the ankle's probably there, and then I'm going to just bring my pen out, widen it out, and it's almost like little sort of Venom sort of claws there, so I'm just going to waggle the pen there, big one there for the big toe, bring it back along and upwards there. This side, the foot's going to come around here, so I'm just going to continuation of the foot there, kind of come down this way, and a couple of little jagged edges there, where it's almost like the claws are there, okay? Okay, so we've got the head, we've got the body, we've got the feet and the legs. Let's work out the arms. So both arms are coming down this way. So what I'm going to do, just continue this curve here. Got the upper arm area there, so just sort of bring that in. This side I'm going to taper from the underarm inwards here, sort of fairly slender arms. Taper it in here, because when we come out in a moment, we're going to widen it out on the forearm. In fact, we can do that now, right? So we can just curve out here and bring it along like that. On this side, we can curve out here and bring it along like that. Okay, so now I've got that arm in, let's get this one done. So this one sort of tucked a little bit further down, I would say, than that one. So they've got this pop of a shoulder here, continue the line, bring your arm down here. The inner part, we can just put a little curve from sort of this point along like that. Okay, now we've got to there. Sort of the inner parts of the arms are sort of here, probably like here. And just bring this arm out around this way and down. And this side I can bring it out and downwards there. There we go. Now I've got these areas in. Let's work out the hands. So on this side, I'm going to do the thumb first. Bring your pen out from this line here. Curve it out, it's like a little claw. Bring it up. Then here, we're just going to bring our pen around here, down to the bottom there. We can then kind of got the claw area there. Just bring your pen up and join it up there. Now to show you the other fingers, claws, 1, 2, 3, like little sort of arrows there. So we'll give a hint, and it's just black, it just comes out with a little finger, and it looks pretty effective. On this side, similar sort of thing, so come out from the inner part here, just bring your pen out and return, so you've got a nice little claw. And then this one is kind of like sticking out a bit further, sort of that way. So bring your pen out, little point at the end, back up here, and then to show the other fingers, we can just 1, 2, 3, just have a hint of those there. That looks pretty effective now, right? Okay, got the outer done. Just gonna beef out the outer there. Just gonna draw around a few little areas of that. Just go around the outer point. Just beef up the lines a little bit. There we go, that's the outer done. So, next up, we've got this. Let's start putting some detail in. So let's start at the top. Let's get the eyes in. So at the top here, I'm gonna pop a dot sort of just off center, kind of here, and then just one off center on the right to it there as well, okay? From that, I'm gonna curve up and flick out. Curve your pen up, down, flick it out. This side, curve your pen up, down, flick it out just to the edge. And then we're gonna do a curve from this point inside to that point there. Just get those eyes in, like that, okay? Now, when it comes to the mouth, there's a little hint of gum area. So I'm just gonna kind of just draw, just kind of mark out where this gum area is sort of gonna be, just below it. And there's one just above this sort of jawline here. So just gonna kind of denote that by a few little lines off there. And then what we can do is draw the teeth. So first of all, there's two sort of bigger teeth coming down. Just do some little slender V's either side there. And then we're just gonna patch those up and just draw some more V's, as many as you can pack in to the rest of the mouth. Make them a little bit smaller on the edges. Yeah, that works. There we go. On the inner part, similar sort of thing. Just get those sort of initial ones in and then just sort of draw some around there as well, okay? The inside of the mouth, I'm gonna just pack in a little bit dark around here, and there's just a little line where the tongue sort of comes around there, okay? What I might just do is just draw a little bit of detail around the eyes, or here and here. It's just a little like brow going on, just a little bit underneath, just add to the effect. There's almost like a little little bit there, it's like the chin. Okay, right, now I've got those bits in. What the rest of it is kind of like the costume area. The costume is quite sort of textured, I suppose. So what I'm going to do is sort of build it all up. Now to do that, to build it up, I'm going to start with a light grey, and I'm going to have light coming over on this side, but I kind of want to just block sort of a base colour of grey for Lady Venom. So we all know Lady Venom's quite like black skin. What I want to make sure is we've got some sort of variance, it's not just black and white. Now I'm going to bring my pen around this way. The light's coming down here, so I might just leave a chip of white just on the outer part of some of these points here, and just block in some grey on the right here. Just start blocking in some grey colour down there. And then down on this side too. So we'll just give it a light coat of grey basically. Maybe there's a bit of white coming on the edge here, so I'm just gonna block that bit off like that, and then I'm just gonna patch in sort of like just a very light grey hint. So we've kind of got a nice base of our character here. Okay, cool. Now I've got that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a bit of blue, just add a little bit of a hint of colour to our pick, and I'm just going to add just a few little flourishes just by the white and the grey on the left hand side. Just sort of add a little bit extra, just a bit of oomph of blue. It's like it's sort of like a reflection, I guess. Just sort of coming down. Maybe there's a little bit here. Coming there. We can have a bit up here as well. Sort of coming down this way. And sort of maybe just a block in here, maybe a block at the ends here as well. Okay, so it's got like a nice little wash of blue going on. Next up, I'm going to get myself a really dark grey. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start adding some of this sort of texture. Just going to pop like dots by the blue and the grey that we've done. So I'm just going to sort of work the pen around, just sort of draw in, just draw around these eyes a minute. Just sort of padding out this sort of grey colour. The neck is sort of very dark, so just sort of blocking in kind of, this is going to sort of encroach over the grey, the light grey and the blue that we've just created. Nice little wiggle of the pen, I mean nice and quick, sort of going all around, just adds to sort of this texture. Of the skin. So we could just colour it all in black, but I'm quite keen to just have a little bit of sort of glint of colour sort of popping off from it. In a mo we'll get the black and we'll just block in the rest of it. Let's change the tip to the chisel, just block it in a bit heavier around the areas here. Just sort of start blocking it in a little bit, sort of heavier as we're working around. There'll be like a bit of a transition to black in a moment, so we'll just like block some of these areas in. So we just know that that's going to be filled in around here, sort of around the back here, probably underneath the arm around here. Just start working out where we're going to sort of plan in all this black. Great, okay, now we've got some of this going on. It's a really cool colour, but let's get the next phase, which is the black pen. What I'm going to do is just start doing the same sort of thing on the edges. So just sort of, as it's sort of going over to the darkest areas, kind of got sort of these, there's a little bit of a blend going on, I suppose. It's acting all as a really nice base, sort of all of this. Just sort of wiggle the pen about. There's this really nice sort of glistening texture. A few little dots here and there. And start getting a bit denser towards the centre. We'll just sort of cut out a little bit here. Just a few sort of more like little sort of dots as it's kind of glistening around the edges. Yeah, I think that's coming together. You don't have to be too precise. It all kind of works out. Okay, now we've got those bits in. Let's get the chisel tip and let's just start blocking in some of this heavier colour. I think it's quite nice just to have that sort of blocked in around here. Maybe a little bit more there. And then around that sort of chin. Maybe we should go to the edge there. The edge here. Then we can kind of just block in sort of a big area down the centre here. Down this leg. Got that tiny little gap in the middle there. That really helps. Filling down the middle there for the foot. Just sort of block in where you feel you want to show a bit more this little darker sort of skin area. Guess it comes under this part, so more of a shadow, maybe there. Maybe into the fingers a little bit. Same there. That thumb can be dark and underarm sort of areas there. Okay, nice bit of blocking in there. And then let's just a little bit more, just to blend it all together now. You've got to remember the character is pretty much black. So all these little pops of grey and blue are really helpful. Sort of like just a little hint, just gives a bit more of a character skin sort of style. Okay, got those in. Let's just look at the lips. So I'm just going to put a base of pink in here, nice little pop of colour right in there. Just like that. Then a hint of, I think, red. Hint of red now, just sort of by the tongue and the lips as well. Just sort of add a little effect. A little bit more menacing, I think. It'll make the pick. And then with the eyes, I think, just going to get myself really sort of sandy light colour and just colour in just around those eyes so they're a little bit rounded. And then the teeth are not white, they're sort of yellowy. So I'm just going to pop in some yellow around there as well. Maybe we'll just on this right hand side, just fill a little bit of this sort of colour onto the right, just on that side, around there as well. Hey, there we go. So that is Lady Venom on Art Draw. Hope you've enjoyed the picture. Please do like and subscribe if you like what you see, and keep on letting me know who to draw, and we'll keep drawing those skins. Okay, see you soon. Bye for now.